Hey, in this video we're going to show you how to set up a Gmail account so that you can get an online email whenever you want. First of all, you're going to want to go to Google or go straight to gmail.com. You can type it up here in the top, just gmail.com, and it'll take you to the same page. Then you're going to click in the upper right hand corner to create an account. You'll see some information here that you need to fill in, so we'll fill some in now. And you may have to try different names until you find one that is available. There we go. And then create a password that's memorable. We have separate videos on passwords we suggest. You're going to want to put in a birthday, gender, and you do not have to put in a mobile phone number, although it is suggested. This is a way for Google to verify that you are indeed a real person, and for you to gain access to your account should you lose your password. You might want to put it in a backup email address so that if you do lose your password, you can activate it with the secondary email. And then you need to prove that you are not a robot by filling in the words that you see on the screen here. If you're having a hard time with this, you can ask for a refresh to get some different words to challenge, or actually click on it to get an audio challenge. You want to select your location, the country that you're in, agree to the terms of service, and then here you have a choice. Google may use my account information to personalize +1's content on ads and non-Google websites. I'd personally like to keep this off, but you can read more about it by clicking here. Once you're done with that, you can go ahead and click Next Step. Now on to step 2. It'll ask you to import or add a profile photo. You can do that if you like by clicking Add Profile Photo here, or you can go on to the next step, which we're going to do now. Finally, you're on the welcome page, so make sure you jot down your email address, store it somewhere offline so you can access it anytime, and we're going to continue on to Gmail here. This is the main Gmail welcome screen where you can see there are several features. Up at the top, you have access to many different Google services. You can click the More button to see even more services that they have. Not many people really know how much Google has to offer. And on the right of this admin bar, you'll see your name, which you can click on to go to different pages. You'll see this here alert notification to let you know if you have any notifications from Google+. You can type in something to share here on Google+. You'll see your profile image here if you've edited anything. And on this gear icon, you can click and see different options that you have. Right here, you can access mail settings, mail help, and report a bug. Mail settings will be the main thing that you would access from here. Then down below, you have the Gmail icon, which will take you back to this Gmail homepage. You have the search box where you can type in different search terms to find emails that you might be looking for in all the emails you have. You can search mail or click on here to search the web. There are search options that you can change as you're looking around. And you can even create a filter, but we'll go over that more later. On the left-hand side, you have your mail. Notice when you hover over it, the blue box that pops up, and this little box with the minus sign. You can click on that to show more or less information below it. You can access your contacts from here, and any tasks you may have that are linked to this account. But we don't need to look at those now, as we don't have any tasks or contacts. Down below here, you see the Compose Mail button. And then you see some of the different folders that you have. You have your main inbox, any emails that you have starred, like that one we just starred. Important emails, we'll go over more about important emails later. Sent mail, drafts, and more. You also see some other features here that you can look at and review later. Click on More buttons here to see some folders that you don't see otherwise. You can adjust which ones show up under Settings. Down below this, you see a chat box. This is where you can access GChat, as we call it, or Google Chat, which is an instant messenger that Google uses. Below that, you have a box where you can invite friends to Gmail, although pretty much anybody is on it who wants to be. Over here, you see the main box with your emails. There's an ad up here because Gmail is free and they pay for it somehow. And then below here, you see some buttons that you can push to access different parts of Gmail. First here, you can select which emails in your list you want to select here. You can select only unread ones, starred ones, or more. You can archive the ones you've selected, mark them as spam, or delete them. You can also move them to one of your other folders, or labels, as Gmail likes to call it. Or you can adjust your labels here, or even do more things such as mark as read, and you can see the list goes on. Below that, you have your actual emails here. Notice that you can move conversations, check them, star them, see who it's from, and then when you hover over it, you get a pop-up box that you can use to communicate with whoever sent it, invite to chat, email, or more. You see the subject, and then you see the first line of the email. You also see the date that it was sent. Down below that, you have access to the same buttons that you have up top. This will come in more handy when you get your email into the hundreds and thousands of email messages. And that is the basic layout of your new Gmail account.